most important things we need to understand about innovation is why we need to do it in the first place. And an easy way to illustrate this is something that I like to call the complacency curve. You see, a lot of organizations start off with great ideas and they're usually fairly innovative in the beginning. They catch on to an idea that works and their customers like it and they see some growth. But what happens over time is if they just stick with that same idea, that same business model, you are going to taper off. And maybe you're okay with where you've tapered off. Maybe you've plateaued at an area you thought you'd never even get to. But if you don't continue to innovate, you don't continue to find new ways to serve your customers, somebody else will. And eventually, you're going to go down. If you don't want that to happen, if you want to stay around this happy area or even see further growth, you need to innovate. So once you understand the need of why you need to innovate, the next thing is to understand how. A lot of leaders I hear telling their employees, don't bring me a problem, bring me a solution. Or go think outside the box. Or, hey, don't tell me it's because we've always been doing it that way. That's not a good excuse. And those are great things to tell your employees, but it doesn't explain to them how. How do you think outside the box? How do you bring new solutions? How do you make sure you're not doing something the way you've always done it before? Being good at innovation is just like any other skill. You have to understand the principles, you have to get trained, you have to work at it, and it takes experience. Nobody knows how to be innovative just inherently. In fact, our brains are wired to think certain ways based on all the experiences we've had up till now in our life. If you want to look at something outside the box or differently, you have to reprogram your brain. And it takes specific skills and experiences and tactics to be able to do that. If you're an organization that has plateaued, or worse, you're on that decline, it's not too late. You can still foster a culture of innovation within your organization and get back on that incline. I'd love to talk to you. We could have a free consultation and see what Zero In can do for you. Contact me, www.zero-in.ca.